Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Demi if you are new here. So what's coming through is someone is about to be knocked up, and I keep hearing congratulations and celebrations. Some of you guys are going to be celebrating a conception of your spirit baby. I want to start with getting some signs from you guys that you might be seeing pertaining to your spirit baby. And some signs that you could be seeing right before you conceive. So right now, because it is coming in very soon. It's coming in fast, it's coming in quick. So what signs do the collective need to see, know or hear? We have a windmill. You guys could live near a windmill. Or I'm seeing two people in a car. So you could be like going on a road trip and maybe you drive past a really beautiful windmill that catches your attention. What else, Spirit? But again, I'm just getting the wind and I'm hearing voices in the wind. So you guys could really connect with your spirit baby when you're out and about, when you're amongst nature, when you're going for a walk. And I'm hearing walk around the block. So maybe when you're just taking a walk around your block, you can really feel your spirit baby walking with you. And I'm literally seeing them. They're looking up at you and they're walking with you. Then we have baby ads. So you could be seeing baby ads everywhere that have a significant signs on for you that are very much connected to your spirit baby and your journey when it comes to your conception. It could be like lightning bolts. I'm staring at the lightning bolts that are coming out of the laptop here. So it could be like lightning bolts, or maybe you're seeing like flashes of light and orbs that are going really, really past, like past your eyes. Or it's like, you know when you see something at the corner of your eye and it could be really fast and you know that you've seen it. It's your spirit baby. And we have here Daisy. So you got, this could be a name if you feel like you're always going to have a little girl. Maybe you had Daisy on your list, or it could be another name that is connected to a flower, so maybe like rose, lily, things like that. And then we have here dandelion. So I was about to say dandelions are significant. Obviously they are significant because it's come out here. So maybe you guys made a wish. You said a prayer, you made a wish for you to conceive, for you to be bringing this spirit baby earthside. And this wish, this prayer is about to be answered. It's about to be coming true. And I'm hearing a song, Wishing on a Star. Wishing on a star, wondering where you are. That's what's coming through. You guys could be like saying these things to yourself, like, why haven't I conceived yet? Why hasn't my spirit baby come through yet? And you may have noticed that recently, like in the last few weeks or maybe the last few days, you've not been having these thoughts and you've not been saying that because you know it's coming and you know it's coming fast. We have here coins. So you guys could be finding coins everywhere. I'm hearing, see a penny, pick it up all day long, you have good luck. I feel like there's like little songs, little affirmations that you will sing once your spirit baby is earthside, that you'll be singing together. Like things that you were taught as a child. Because now I'm hearing, rain, rain, go away, come back another day. Rain, rain, go away, come back another day. So you can teach them these like little songs and mantras and affirmations that you're going to sing. You're going to be doing this once your spirit baby is earthside. We got glitter. Again, I'm seeing this as the flashing lights and the orbs. You know when you sneeze and you sneeze too hard and you get all those lights that come around your head everywhere? You know, like cartoon characters, or when they hit each other and you see all these lights. That's what's coming through. You guys could be drawn to watching a lot of cartoons that you enjoyed watching as a child. It's like things you enjoyed as a child that brought you a lot of joy. So it could be reading certain books as well. Or like I'm seeing like fantasy, like a play you could have made up with like your siblings, with your cousins. This is all coming to the surface and you'll be having all this remembrance because this spirit baby is gearing up to come through. So you're remembering your childhood and parts of your childhood that brought you a lot of joy, and it's the parts that you look back on, you have very, very fond memories. Siblings and cousins are very significant here. They're coming up. And we have here lion. So you guys could be a Leo, or you just have this it energy. You have that main character energy. And you're not afraid to step in the limelight and to shine and be your authentic self. And this is what this spirit baby needs that is coming through. They need you to be the example, to lead by example, and show them the way of what it means and what it takes to be a sovereign being. We had this one tried to jump, sunflower. So flowers are very significant, all kinds of flowers. You've got dandelion, which is also considered a weed. But it's also that flower where you can make a wish on. And then we have the daisy, and then we have sunflower. So flowers are coming through is very, very significant. You guys could be those people that love having flowers within your home, particularly if you're going to have guests around. You could love to have like flowers in the main room, in the front room where everyone's going to go and sit, or maybe the dining room, because I'm seeing flowers in the middle of a table and the table's all beautifully laid out. So you guys could be those people who like to host, like to have people at your home, or maybe this is what you're wanting, particularly when your children are earthside, when the spirit baby comes through. I just had a massive black bird. It really scared me. It's just flown at my window, and another one. What's going on? So you guys could be seeing black crows or black ravens everywhere. Bluebird, as I've said that, you can't make this shit up. So you guys look out for birds, and that's the air element. And I feel like the wind speaks to you. Your ancestors talk to you through the wind, and your spirit baby is no different. Your spirit baby is an ancestor. They're talking to you through the wind. We have bunny. So listen to like the thoughts that you get when you're out and about. because I feel like it'll be your spirit baby influencing your higher mind. We have bunny. You could be seeing white rabbits or white bunnies everywhere. Some of you could have pets, bunny rabbits as pets, or maybe you will do once this spirit baby is earthside. And at the top of the deck, we have red bird. So birds are very, very significant, and so are flowers. So we're going to, and I'm seeing a toddler like pointing at a bird, and they're trying to say the word bird and they can't say it yet. So I feel like they'll be like huge fans of birds. Anything in the sky, they're saying. Anything connected to the air, to the wind, to the sky. So like planes, things like that, and rockets. Things that fly, things that go fast, things that have wings. So it'd be like moths are coming through, butterflies are coming through. What's the other one? It kind of looks like a dragonfly, like a butterfly. Dragonfly is coming through. Anything that flies, they're going to be very, very intrigued by it. Let's move on to this deck here. So what else do the collective need to know when it comes to their spirit baby? What else do the collective need to hear? We have winter. So you guys could be conceiving or due to be giving birth in winter. I mean, if you were conceived now, because this is what the message is coming through. They're coming through fast. And I was hearing someone's about to be knocked up. Someone's about to be knocked up. So I feel like you'd be due to be giving birth around winter. This one flipped over. This one says, we will be a handful, but always a heartful. It's multiples. So you guys could be having twins, triplets, and multiple birth coming through. They are on the rise, not just with like medical assistance, IVF, but they're also on the rise naturally. Spirit babies coming through together. But I feel like you guys would have always felt like you would always have twins, or you'd always have triplets, or maybe this runs within your family and your bloodline. Some of you could have a double whammy. There could be twins on your both parents' side, on your dad's side, on your mum's side. What else, Spirit? Now, some of you could be the anomaly, so you'll be the first one to be having a multiple birth within your family. We have here, talk to your inner child like you talk to me. Little you needs some attention. I feel like you guys need to be journeying to your inner child just to let them know that you will be conceiving soon. Your spirit baby will be coming through. So you'll be becoming a mother or a father, or a mother and father again. Because even if you've already got children, when the next child comes through, they're not going to be the same. They're their own soul, their own spirit, their own personality. It'd be different, and it's adding more children to the family. So whether this is your first child or your second or third, you need to be having that talk with your inner child that things will be changing and shifting again in a huge way. Because remember, they're a part of us, and when it comes to these significant changes, because there's nothing more life-changing than having a child or having another child, the inner child needs to be on board, because sometimes they can actually act as a block. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective from this deck? One more card for the collective from this deck. What else do they need to hear right now? This one. I feel like they want this pink one. It's okay to cry when you're feeling sad. You'll feel so much better after. They're saying this is going to be the hormones for those of you that are women, even the men, because this is a man now. They're saying even the man, and he may even put on weight as well. So some of you, where you're pregnant, you're putting on a little bit of weight. I feel like you're going to be mindful. You're going to be keeping yourself in the gym, watching what you do eat, because you're not going to be wanting to have to work twice as hard after you've given birth. That's coming through for somebody. But I feel like you're going to be, it's going to be happy, tears of joy. Tears of joy you're going to be having when you find out you're conceived. And I think you'll be surprised, some of you, if you have that kind of like macho kind of man who doesn't always cry or like show his emotions or feelings to you. I feel like he's just going to be bursting into tears. I'm literally seeing a man on the floor. It's kind of like he's in a prayer position, like cry. He's saying like thank you, thank you. Some of you may be shocked by how much he cries and how this activates his emotional side for some of you. Which deck next? This one. Can I get a few not poems, we'll get poems next. Can I get a few cards from this deck for the collective when it comes to this spirit baby reading, please? I'm hearing peekaboo. Peekaboo. Some of you could already have children, or there's just children in your family. Maybe you play peekaboo. You could have been doing that today when you've come across this reading. But peekaboo is coming through. It's very, very significant. Obviously, you'll be doing this with this spirit baby once they come through. I feel like this is what really makes them giggle. You know that giggle where it's like that belly laughter and they kind of can't stop. It's like this really makes them giggle when you play peekaboo. We have spiritual alignment. Put my manifestation into motion. Exactly, it's coming. And you see how it looks like the sun. It even looks like an eclipse. So maybe you guys conceived with this eclipse we just had. This lunar eclipse which was on the 13th or 14th. So they could be significant dates for you guys. But it's here. They're coming. The conception is here, I'm hearing. The conception is here. And I'm just seeing ancestors crowding around. They're all like eager for you to find out that you've conceived. We have, I can do less and attract more. You see again, it looks like the sun and the moon together. Like this card here. So something very, very significant about this eclipse, this lunar eclipse that we just had. I can do less and attract more. So maybe you guys, like, you could have been those people who were kind of tracking your ovulation. You were like to your partner, like, right, we need to have sex now. We need to have sex this many times a day. It kind of started to become like a chore, to the point where you may have even been scaring the masculine. He might have been like again, like really, like, because you're being like really pushy. The energy's coming through. But it's like you kind of pulled yourself back. You're like, right, okay, if it happens, it happens. It doesn't, it doesn't. And once you did that and you really integrated, you really surrendered, like this, boom, this is when they're going to come through, and they're coming through fast. Some of you could have just had a menstrual cycle. You could have just had your period. What else, Spirit? We have here, when I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in a vibrational alignment with my true love nature. You see how it has the two birds? The birds are very, very significant. I feel like maybe birds will be flying past your window like they did with me just here. It literally flew like it nearly hit the window, it didn't hit it, and then another one kind of swooped down. So maybe this happens with you guys, and maybe you're out and about on a walk, because this is very significant, being outside in nature and on a walk. Maybe you notice two birds together. They could even be like kissing, sitting on the fence kissing, and maybe then they turn and look at you. Or it could even be two baby birds who are kind of like fighting and flying and chasing each other, and then there'll be a mother bird there. There's something about birds very, very significant. And you see there's a crescent moon. So maybe you conceive when the moon is in the crescent moon phase, because this is on this card as well, you see here. Can I get a few cards from this deck for the collective? Can I get a few cards from this deck for the collective when it comes to their spirit baby? What else do they need to hear, please? I heard I've been hiding. So maybe recently some of you guys felt like a bit of a disconnect with your spirit baby. Maybe you didn't feel them around as strongly as usual. This is because they're getting ready to incarnate. We have Sword of Light, Divine Protection, Quartz Card, Breakthrough Energy. They are coming through, and this is the truth. We've got Archangel Michael's sword here. This is the truth. Spirit are not lying to you. They're not being cruel. They're not playing games. They're coming through. Because I feel like you guys would have had a lot of false starts. Or maybe you felt like this is it, like each month. And then you were getting your period for those of you that are women. And you kind of got your hopes up. But I feel like recently, it could have literally just been a matter of days or a matter of hours where you actually surrendered and you realised you surrendered. And it's like in the next few days and coming weeks, it's no more than that. It's not months. For those of you this resonates with, you're going to conceive. And again, Michael is saying this is the truth. They are not lying to you. We have here Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. That's exactly what you've done, because you've been on a long journey with your conception. Some of you may have even got to the point where you did give up, but I'm not feeling it as a give up. It's more of a surrendering. You're like, okay, it hasn't happened, it may not happen, and I have to be okay with that and get on with my life and get on with my path. Particularly if you've already got children here earthside, because you need to be showing up for them and be putting them as a priority. But it's in doing this that this conception can now come to be, because you've aligned to it. You've aligned to the surrendering. You've got into alignment, and I'm staring at the stars with the stars. So it's divine time. There's something about the planetary alignment. So again, the lunar eclipse, very, very significant for ushering in not only a lot of divine unions that I can feel coming in, but a lot of spirit babies that can now come through earthside, because it's time. Every one of our souls on earth has a specific birth date. We have to come through at a specific time. And this is often what the human side can get impatient about and not necessarily understand. We have here lions everywhere, wild eyes with a warm glare, and a crazy mane of hair. My spirit will be mellow, but there's a fire in my heart, powerful one, very connected to the sun. I'm likely to be born in July or August. Summer baby, don't you try and tame me. So you've got lions coming through twice, because the lion came through here. So that could be that you're a Leo, maybe your partner's a Leo, or this spirit baby is going to be a Leo. On the card it says July and August. So July and August can be very, very significant for them being born. Or this can also be when you guys conceive, which is not far off from when I'm recording this. I'm recording this in March. But I'm feeling like a matter of days and weeks, this is who this reading is for. And you're going to conceive. What else, Spirit? And I get another poem for the collective. This one says 10-10 completion. I may be a tad overdue, but that doesn't bother you. Everything in divine time. You and Daddy are big believers in God's design. I am too. It's one of the many reasons I chose you. My soul needs to be guided along to my heart's unique song. Turtles will be my spirit animal at first. Slowly but surely wins the race. No competition. Freedom is the aim. Some of you could be photographers. I was just seeing photography, but this could also be like when the baby comes through, you could get the like a newborn photography. You know, they put them in all these cute positions and they put like different props around. Some of you guys could do that. But 10-10 completion. So again, spirit, Archangel Michael's sword of truth, they are coming through because you've completed a cycle. And it's now time for you to be bringing this spirit baby in. Because it's like you need them, you need their soul and certain activations that you're going to cause between each other. You need them going forward for your next chapter, for you and your partner, moving into your new dawn. It's time now for your family as well to be complete. So some of you are adding children onto your family, and it's time for your family to now be complete, which the spirit baby coming through, or spirit babies, because we had multiples coming through. And then we have here hot flushes, noisy cars and buses. Being in traffic jam simply won't do. Confined spaces raise the stress in you. Strange aches and pains, meditate and stretch them away. The organic balm will keep some marks at bay. Tiger stripes a reminder you have given life. Pregnancy activates the warrior in you, and the constant need to empty that bladder is tight enough with one, but us multiples are fighting for space in this womb. Regurgitation, so don't sit up too quick. Stay away from anything with a nasty whiff. Rose oil and mellow scented flowers, never underestimate their healing powers. Slow walks in nature, high frequency music. Clear that mind so your hormones don't make you lose it. One day at a time, remember women birth all of mankind. You will be birthing this child. They are coming through Earthside. They keep confirming that. And we had on this card a few confirmations. So it's talking about multiples. So again, those of you who've always believed you're going to be having multiples, particularly twins that is coming through, you will be having a multiple birth in this lifetime. And it says pregnancy activates the warrior in you. There's something about this child, and not just the pregnancy, that it's going to activate parts of you that have been lying latent, or parts of your DNA that always only can be activated and unlocked, and being shown a key can be unlocked by this soul. It's like a reconciliation that's going to be happening. We have here, up at the crack of dawn, I heard a neighbour mowing the lawn. I love my first house, plenty of room for me to run about. And my room is a dream, Mummy created the theme. With elements of farm animals and space, the tall lamp really lights up the place. Certain things will need fixing to the wall, especially when I learn to crawl. Daddy calls me nosy fingers, always putting them where they don't belong. Trips to IKEA for keep the kids out gadgets. Little hands in live sockets will cause a panic. Safety first until I'm old enough to learn. I had a feeling then that I hadn't pressed record. I was like, are you kidding me? But I pressed record. I feel like some of you may feel like you've forgotten something, or this could just be pertaining to that, you know, like that baby brain, the pregnancy brain that you lot may experience as a symptom. And that first card that came, the last poem that came out, that was about pregnancy symptoms. So there's a lot of symptoms coming through, and again, the tears, so you could be like hormonal and crying a lot. But I feel like some symptoms that you experience, the partner, your masculine is also going to experience them. Some of you could be renovating. Maybe you've just moved into a new house that's coming through, or you could just be like doing up the room where the baby will be in, like where their nursery, where their crib will be in. Some of you could also have a separate room, like a playroom I'm being shown, for all of their toys and things. What else, Spirit? You could also have like one of those cribs that you kind of trap them in. You know, you block off from the rest of the front room, and you trap them in there. You know, like in the Rugrats is coming through now, where Tommy and all his friends, they were always like kind of locked up in that section of the front room, but they would still always work out how to get out. So that's significant. So I feel like this baby at a very, very young age, they're going to work out how to get out of their crib, how to unlock the gates, and you know, where you baby proof the house, they could work out how to get around it, because they're going to be very, very advanced, very cheeky, and always wanting to test and push the boundaries. We have here El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So when you do find out you've conceived and you are pregnant, they are wanting you to make sure that your aura is very, very strong. Make sure you're making room for meditation and prayer every morning before you go to bed, particularly when you're going to be around people. So if your work involves you being around other people and working with other people, they want you to cloak yourself and protect yourself and this baby. Protect their vessel that has grown within your womb, I'm hearing. And you're going to know how to do this intuitively. Your mother's intuition is going to get activated as soon as you conceive. Some of you will already be starting before you've even conceived. This one, This one is hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. I'm taking this as well as a confirmation they're coming through. So your hope and your faith that you're always supposed to be a mother or a father. You were supposed to be a parent in this lifetime. And this spirit baby is supposed to be coming through you. You've been staying on that track to your destiny because this child, these children coming through you are part of your destiny. You've always had that hope. Even when you had those false starts or that false pregnancy, or maybe you experienced miscarriage and infant loss, you always had that hope. And this is what's pulled you through, and this is what's kept you going. This is what assisted you in this surrendering of it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all God's will. I trust in myself and I trust in God's will. And it's paying off. You could have a lot of yellows and oranges within your auric field at present. And this spirit baby is going to hold these colours, this joy within their vibration, within their spirit, so their essence in this lifetime of who they are. And I get one more card for the collective, this spirit baby reading from this deck. Thank you. We have Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. For some of you, right when this child is conceived, you could have had an argument with your partner, or maybe an argument with a family member. Maybe it was to do with this conception. Maybe it was something to do with you like trying to conceive. It could be for those of you that were kind of making sex as a chore. So, you know, it happens sometimes. You're like, I'm ovulating, so we need to be doing it now. We need to be doing it on this day. We need to be doing it here at this time. They could have got annoyed about it, like saying like literally like, you're being too pushy. Like you need to stop, because it can take the fun out of it. It can take the pleasure out of it. It starts to make it a chore. So this message for those of you, if you haven't like stopped doing that and pulled back, they're asking you to stop with that and pull back and just surrender and allow your intimacy to be more like spontaneous and allow the fun back into it, because this is what is going to assist with this spirit baby coming through, because this spirit baby holds the vibration of joy. So that's what they're aligning to. When you make sex like a chore, it can sometimes take the joy out of it. And they're saying it can be hard for you to reach that climax, because I'm seeing someone wanting to sneeze and it's not coming out. So that's a message for someone. What did you want? I want to get some dice, story dice for you guys. So what story dice? We're going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. So the first one is a home. So this is that double confirmation. Some of you could have just moved, but I feel like you're venerating a home. You're doing up a home, certain rooms in the house. It's going to be to do with the child's room, the nursery. I'm also getting a bathroom and a kitchen. It can also be like a conservatory. You could have like the back room before the garden, or an extension that's being made within your home. The other one we have here is a car and has a number 1 on it. And again, I'm getting fast. This spirit baby is coming through fast. You're about to conceive fast after a period of stagnation, a period of you trying. And then we have here a pen and a pad. So you guys could like journal and write affirmations down. But I feel like you could be using scripture to assist you in manifesting this conception. So you could have been writing down like, I'm just seeing like, I will conceive, I believe. You could be writing down very, very simple affirmations. There's something about in the way that you're doing it and the time that you're doing it. Maybe you've been doing it with a lunar eclipse. Maybe you're doing it on certain moon phases because you feel like this has always worked for you. This actually works. It helps you manifest. Let's go get some charms. Let me pause it because the charms are a bit loud. Okay, I've got some charms for you guys. And when I was pulling the charms, I was hearing Spice Girl, stop. I was hearing stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. That was what is coming through. So again, that feels like it's to do with the intimacy. And they're saying stop right now. So those of you who are women who are like to your partner, I'm ovulating. Where are you? Come home. We need to do it now. Like stop. They're saying to stop with that because you're pissing them off. We have a bike here. So bikes could be significant. Some of you could already have kids. I'm seeing the little red bike. Or maybe when you was a kid, you had a little red bike with stabilizers on it. That's coming through. And then we have here lollipop. So there's a sweet tooth coming through. You and your partner could also be a sweet tooth. We also have it's a plot of plants. There's a pot of plants. You guys could have plants everywhere around your house. I'm hearing like a crazy plant lady coming through. We have here, it's a book. When I see a book like this, it always reminds me of the Akashic records and the soul's records. So I feel like that spirit saying, confirming it is divine time for this spirit baby to be coming through and joining you. We have a ducky, a little yellow ducky. So you guys could have these ducks like around your bath if you already have children, or you'll be buying these in the future and putting them around your bath. I have some ducks in my charm box, rubber ducks like this, but it's one that will like squeak. This doesn't squeak. I'm hearing a squeaking when you press it. That's coming through for somebody. We have an angel, if I can pick it up. So you may have had this surrender when it comes to time and conception around Christmas time, around the holidays, but you are protected. You are divinely protected. So is your family, and so is this child coming through. And they're saying again, when you do conceive, to be putting that cloak around yourself, that cloak of protection, call in Archangel Michael and connect to the Most High God. You want to protect yourself and protect the vessel of the fetus. And then we have here mushrooms. See, mushroom risotto. Some of you guys could be fans of mushrooms or like foods with mushrooms in. I'm also seeing a mushroom soup. Maybe that's like a vegetable you will crave when you're pregnant. We have a lollipop that's a frog. So I feel like these kinds of like sweets or like ice creams that are in the shape of animals, or I'm also seeing a heart shape, is what this spirit baby is going to be going for. And also very, very bright, colourful. We have a dog. So you guys could have a pet dog or a puppy. Or maybe you just bought a puppy, and then you're going to find that you've conceived as well. That's coming through for somebody. This is also, I don't think it is Scooby-Doo, but I'm also seeing Scooby-Doo. We have here, it's like a chocolate pretzel. So you guys could be huge fans of pretzels, and maybe when you're pregnant, like this is going to be one of those foods that you'll be craving. And I feel like you're going to have like a discipline when it comes to what you're eating when you are pregnant. We have a fish. I'm hearing Pisces, so maybe you're a Pisces, your partner, or this child coming through could be a Pisces, coming through in Pisces season. We have a snake. So this is that shredding of the old skin. I also heard Kundalini awakening. So you guys, there's something about your Kundalini activating to a newer level when you are pregnant, and when this child comes through. They're going to be activating a lot about you that had been lying latent or hadn't fully activated to its full potential. So they're a catalyst. There's a catalyst soul coming through many of you. We have witching hour. So you guys could be finding that you're waking up between 3 and 5. That's the witching hours, 3 and 5. You could be waking up at this time in the morning, right before you conceive, or when you first find out you're pregnant. I feel like when you first find out you're pregnant as well, I feel like you may struggle to sleep because of the excitement. You're like, oh my god, and the adrenaline is like, oh my god, I'm actually growing a baby, like I've actually done it. And then some of you could start having thoughts like, oh my god, what have I done, it's like it's going to be like both sides of the fence. Even though you would have been planning, and this pregnancy, this conception is going to be very much welcome, you can still have that thought of like, oh shit, what have I done. We have here a squirrel. Squirrels normally come out around, when is it, autumn time, so autumn could be significant as well. There's something about harvest. Spirit is saying harvest. It's harvest season. And we have a star here. It looks like a medal. This is like one of the medals that you would wear. You know, like a prefect at school. Those people who tell, those kids who tell the other kids off who don't have their tie long enough, who aren't wearing their uniform. Well, that's what they were when I was at school, because we wear uniforms in the UK. So that's coming through. So some of you guys could be from the UK, or maybe this spirit baby will be going to a school where they wear a uniform, or they could have the chance to be a prefect. And we have here, I'm hearing like a buddy, like a friend. So they'll be that kind of person who's going to be the voice for the voiceless. They're going to be there for other people. They're going to have a big heart. They're going to be very warm and very welcoming. So they're going to attract a lot of people. They'll make friends very, very easy, a lot of them. We have another mushroom, wild mushrooms. Something about wild mushrooms that is significant. Maybe you live where a lot of wild mushrooms grow, because going on walks and being in nature was coming through. Then we have, this is from SpongeBob, Krabby Patty. So some of you guys could be craving burgers when you're pregnant. I feel like there's going to be a lot of cravings coming through when you're pregnant. We have an owl. Obviously, they represent the night owl, and they represent wisdom. And also I'm seeing it just turn its head, or they can almost turn their head all the way around. That's what's coming through. So when you have conceived, your perspective of the world and on yourself and the people around you is going to shift. You're going to be seeing more. You're going to have the eyes at the back of your head. You know, parents, sometimes kids will say they've got eyes at the back of their head because they know what the kids are doing without being in the same room. It's that mother and father's intuition that is coming through. So your intuition is really going to activate with this pregnancy, with this conception. We have a fan. So summer could also be significant, or maybe this will be another symptom that you're experiencing. You're gonna get overheat. You're gonna get really hot. You could always have like a fan on. I'm also seeing someone sitting in the office and you've got a little fan on your desk, next to your computer. And what else, Spirit? I'm gonna get another poem to finish off this reading. But can I get one more poem for the collective, please, Spirit? What do they most need to hear right now when it comes to this spirit baby? Thank you. This one here says, I hope I grow like daddy. He's the tallest, both physically and spiritually, a one of a kind fella. Used to drink too many cans of Stella, but he's now got that under control. If not, mummy gives the look and he knows. I get it too when she catches me picking my nose. Not in public, she shouts. It makes me giggle real loud. Cheeky little me, what other way is there to be? And with that, we're going to close the reading. Someone is getting pregnant very, very soon. I kept hearing someone's about to be knocked up. Someone is about to be knocked up. So that term is being used. And again, I don't know if that's a British term, but that's what we say over here. I'm also hearing up the duff. So that term is also coming through, but you're about to be pregnant.